powered by Riverside FM.
You gonna lead us in?
Oh, I thought we did the beer tap thing. So I did
No.
that hand sign. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D Generation X proudly brings to you Choey and Jandler's the Fun Time Super Terrific Happy Hour. Welcome, Jandler.
Welcome, Choey. There it goes. See, it's after we say welcome.
My bad, dude. Sometimes I feel like it's been forever since we do
I
an
know.
episode. Even though it's like a week in between. Something I don't know. My brain just I'm getting old. I'm getting old, man.
Remember, yeah, I know what you mean too, but remember when we first started season one, we would get together like once a month, record our stuff, and then like
Break it up.
I yeah, I'd edit it and then release it every 2 weeks. So I mean now it's like like and we're doing it virtual, so it's like it's a lot easier, convenient wise. Hey, real quick before I do the weather and the headlines and everything, right? Um
Yeah.
I remember I think it was the last episode. I did like a random phrases that I wanted us to kind of input in, right?
Yeah.
Today, today I used Chat GPT and I generated a random silly word, and they came up with fibberwump, right? Or flibberwump. Instead of like bleeping out any cuss words, let's try and use that word. So like,
Okay.
so if you want to talk some flibberwump, you flibberwump and do it now, all right? Just let you know.
Okay.
All
Wait, is
right.
that
Let
the only
me,
word though? Flavor one?
yeah, flibberwump. So you gotta find a way to. I'll just say it. If you feel like cussing, it's flibberwumping today.
Okay.
Here are
Dude,
today's effing holidays.
I'm
before you
sorry.
do
Did I cut
this,
you off?
well, I was just say before you do this, I thought I laughed at work when you sent the Satan's butthole one. I was like, and there's nobody like they were all typing their computer and I was
They're like, "What's going on?"
so yeah, so it's just like my friend sends me these like what the forecast things and it no it was funny. Sorry, go back to your work.
It's the different. Like, we'll come back to that topic, but I think it's the difference between like you work with dudes, like as a guy, and you work with women.
So,
Like there's different sense of humor. But all right, quickly, here's our holidays.
Here are today's effing holidays.
All right. August 30th. By the way, I gotta send a late shout out to Mama Bing. I'm actually gonna call her later. Wish her a happy birthday. I already got her a card though. But I want to say happy birthday to her. August 30th is National Toasted Marshmallow Day. Whip out your best
oh,
marshmallows toasting skills and win over everyone at the party. I don't know about you, man. I love marshmallows, but I never liked them toasted. I like it was too hot and gooey. I liked it
have
just
you? I
out of
think
the
what is
pack.
it? Jelly Bellies? Jelly Belly, I think
Yeah.
is the company that makes them. Their
Uh-huh.
toasted marshmallow jelly beans are good. Those and the butter popcorn ones. I can get like a whole, it's like super fatty, being like a pound of them babies. Like, man, they're expensive as hell now.
Are they
Them
hot?
flubber weapon things are amazing.
No, like you said, are the jelly beans hot? Are they warm or are
No,
they
no,
just
no. They
okay?
have the flavor. And they're
Oh,
just
okay, I got
good. Like,
you.
oh,
I got
they're so good. They're so good. Like, I feel like if I just need to drive into town and go get some.
you. You're like, I gotta leave right now, Chandler.
Oh, I
Uh,
know. The rest of the episode, you.
you're like, I'm putting this down on my memory to-do list after we're done. August 30th, August 30th is also Slinky Day. Today marks Slinky's 79th anniversary. Let's remember this much loved retro toy today. The only thing I loved about the Slinky was pushing it down a stair. And you're like, ooh, look at it go. Look at it go.
You get like the metal thing, and you're just gonna see because the plastic ones suck. With the metal
Oh,
ones, you get like it, and you just get like I always have to like go back and forth with your hands like this and go zing, zing,
oh yeah, I
zing.
like that feeling. But you got to worry about those metal ones about like cutting yourself, right? Aren't they sharp?
I mean, they would have like little pokies on there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The one thing it's I wonder like how many landfills full of like just bent or broken slinkies you could make.
That's a good question there. Like someone do the research, right?
I don't know, like
Uh,
one of our listeners.
yeah. Speaking of weather, you talked about earlier. By the way, since the weather's been very consistent lately, a
I
lot
know.
of the times it's like I see I'll pull up the app, the WTF, what the forecast app, and I'll see like the same flubber lumping stuff. I'm just like, I could have sworn I heard this already, right? But today it's 91, feels like 95. The The PG version said it's disrespectful outside, mic drop. And then the PG-13 just said, screw it, it's way too hot and humid. Let's just stay in bed today, which I could have sworn we read last week.
You should with the substitute cuss words.
Uh-huh.
We should do like the R-rated version every once in a while,
Oh,
so you can be like whatever it is, and you just flipper wump the heck out of that thing.
let me pull that up right now. That's a good
Right.
that's a good point.
So we can make it R-ish rated. We can bleep it out. You know, like when they bleep stuff out, like back in the day.
Let's see if this makes sense to you. It's hot as flubberwump.
It's truck.
Yeah, exactly. It rhymes with truck.
Back in the day, dude, like whenever they would like, like the not made for TV, but like the movies like on TV. I remember watching the Blues Brothers, like, oh my God, KBB, whatever, like that thing
Yeah,
was,
it used to be on
and
TBS a lot.
they edited it out, and like so it was the SH word,
Uh-huh.
like it was like the part where like I don't remember where the movie, like where like the hip man, the guys like are like they mess their pedals, and so they're about to go
Oh, into the
to like I
water?
don't know, do yeah or
Yeah.
something like that, and the guy's like, oh, when he says it, but it like edit, it was all, and so you see him mouth the SH word, and it was all
Uh-huh.
no. I was like, that's like the worst dub ever. Like you could have said, "Oh shoot,"
Yeah.
and he's been close, but he's like, "Oh no."
Shucks.
And I was like, "What? That's horrible."
Shuckleberries or whatever. But yeah. Hey, what'd you think of the heat wave this week, man?
It sucked. It sucked
Dude,
too, and it's another one of those like reminders. Not like I need reminders because I get up every day like something aches and pains and stuff like that. But it was like another one of those reminders, like that I'm old and I care about stuff I care about when we were kids. Because like when we were kids, they're like, shut the door, the AC's going out. And you're like, whatever. And like here, I'm like, man, the AC's kicking, it's kicking hard, and it's having to work so hard because it's so hot. Our electric bill gave me so much this month, and it's like, I'm an old man. I'm
What do
a
you keep your
parent.
AC at? What do you keep your AC at?
76. See, like at 76,
Dude,
I
I'm
don't keep it
cooler
like
than
a
you, man.
cold.
Oh man, see, I need to go up a little bit. I keep it around 73, 74. You make me feel bad.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like where you live, like you're kind of sandwiched in between people, so you have a little more of like a heat barrier between.
Oh,
Like
okay.
with it being in a house, like the heat's just bringing down the roof and bringing down the unit. Like whereas you have a little bit more
I got
insulation on top of them, you know? Right?
you. Yeah. But no, Wednesday we they the principal said, "Hey, heat advisory, whatever." We're up, so we didn't do outdoor recess, right? Stayed in. We weren't gonna do outdoor recess Thursday because it was supposed to be like 107. I think it ended up being like 104, 105, but the heat index was up there, right?
Mm.
And but we saw as we were coming back from lunch, I saw fourth grade go out to recess, and they only went out because third grade went out. And so then I was just like, well, because some of my other teachers, they kind of wanted to go out, and I'm like, it's weird because I figured they wouldn't want to because it's so hot. So there
Yeah.
we were texting, and I was like, well, this is what I'm going to do. I was like, I'm going to ask my class what they want to do. We're going to take a vote, right?
You
And
can't
then
ask
I
a
was
bunch of
like,
7-year-olds.
well, I asked them. I told them the temperature. I was like, boys and girls, it's like 104 degrees outside. Raise your hand if you want to go out. And more than half raised their hand, right? And so I texted my teachers like, looks like we're sweating our flubberwumps off, whatever. But I was like, I guess we're going outside. And then about 5 students were like, can we stay inside? I was like, no, there's only one of me. I can't be in 2 places. I was like, they won the vote. We're going outside. Actually, once I got in the shade, it wasn't that bad. But man, those kids, it doesn't take much. And we come back, they're all like, can I go get water? Can I go to, yeah. And I was telling one of the teachers after school that day, because I do walking one way, and we were talking about the temperature, and I was like, I remember when me and Choey were in high school in football and weather like this, and we couldn't always get a drink of water if it wasn't time to get water. Remember? And like it used to be like
Yeah.
hot can be, and they're like, no, it's not water time yet, and you're like, I'm sweating, I'm dying of thirst over here, and they're like, nope, suck it up. So
I know the oldest one, call him his first name is Gil, but the oldest
yeah,
one joined football back for his
yeah.
senior year.
Oh
So
yeah, I
I'm
thought
like,
he
all
said he
right.
wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah, he wasn't, and he decided to do it because they're apparently only had 22 total kids on varsity, so they
Uh-huh.
needed some buddies.
Yeah.
So he's back, and the athletic director was talking about one of the meetings, talking about how like they're going to switch practice to the morning because apparently like UIL is rolling out with some stuff where like with heat advisories, they're gonna and it's gonna be mandatory for all like outdoor sports practices starting next year in Texas. Like on days where there's certain heat
Yeah.
index and heat advisory type stuff, they'll be like you can't practice until this time, and so it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Someone
And I
was
was
telling.
just like,
I'm sorry.
excuse
Keep
me.
going, man.
Well, I was just gonna say, man, like that. Like, imagine if, like, we would have, if, like, we sweated our flubber warmth off like crazy, like that. Like, I remember putting ice chunks like in the pockets of the helmet so like it would just melt and cool us that melt my head down as we were playing.
Oh
And now
yeah.
they're
Oh
like, well, it's gonna be too hot to play. What?
yeah. Someone was telling me that someone, one of my family members was saying that somewhere, I don't know what town, but they're doing football practice at midnight. You know, to avoid some of the heat. And I was like, okay, that makes sense, right? It's safer. But I was like, it's midnight. Like, who wants to be running around at 12 a.m. You know?
Well, that especially you got school the next day. Like, those kids aren't getting sleep for nothing.
Well, I think this was like the 2 a day. This was before school started. But yeah,
I
you
don't
know,
know.
I totally agree.
I'm
But
with you.
all right, let me. Where's my headlines? Here we go.
It's time for this week's edition of Choey and Jandler's headlines. Yay! Hooray!
All right, my first headline. I think you'll laugh at. So it didn't happen. It happened in STEM class in one of our specials. One of my students got written up because apparently he nut punched a kid, right? And his response to the teacher of why he did it was like, "I was just pulling a prank," and I was like, "I don't see how that's a prank." like he just wanted to wax some dude in the jewels, you know. It's like
You, you back come in, back in a little rub tap. Does it feel good? Does it feel good? Why are you crying? It's not good. It's not funny, is it?
I just when she
Stim.
told me, she's like, "Hey," she was telling me she was like, "Do you want to call his mom? Or do you want me to do it?" And I was like, "Well, you can try it because you saw it, but I was like, if you don't get a hold of her, let me know." She told me she got a hold of the mom, and the mom was like, "Mom was cool with it." Mom wasn't mad at her, you know. Mom was like, "Yeah, he deserved getting written up, stuff like that." And then she's like, "Did the other kid hit him back?" Because she's like, he should have. And so I was like, kind of laughing. Way to be, mom. Mom was like, "Take that."
Smack them really hard in that little and his little Waylands.
And then you can't see. Can you see this whole letter right here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see
Well,
if I hide.
I'm fine. I'm
There we
I
go.
access the slides, man.
Okay, well, my
I'm
fault.
not I'm not that
So,
lazy of a co-host. Come on, dude.
dude, I think I think I texted you this letter right this
You
week.
you did. I wanted to be like I thought it was kind of funny though because like at one point the child refers to you as a she a few
Yeah,
times.
yeah, calls me Mrs. Davis, right? Yeah. Well, you know, that's why I texted. Remember the dude? I texted him as well, the same thing, and I told him like, at least you're in high school, you don't have to worry about gender identity like I do, right? But these kids, so for listeners, basically a student just told me they liked, they were really positive in this letter, and I was like, flattery will get you everywhere, little girl. But she referred to me as Mrs. Bing, and I was like, what? And I just kind of laughed at that. You know what? I picked up on the she and the female part, but I didn't pick up on it until I put it on Facebook, and a teacher friend replied to it. Apparently, I got married, and I didn't know it. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm no longer single. I'm
You're not
Mrs. Bing.
Miss. You're
Yeah.
Mrs.
So
Honestly, you have a wonderful like It's not like you're not having a wonderful day. You're having a wonderful day. So you're wandering around like just looking for stuff.
dude,
'Cause
I don't know if we've discussed it, but and I'm gonna blame a lot of it on texting and phone, like with the phone lingo. But kids' ability to spell now is atrocious, even for my good students. It's just like they don't understand that. We don't teach spelling. We teach phonics, but it's not like we teach spelling like you and I did back in the day.
yeah,
Yeah, where it's like, hey, these are the spelling lists for this week, and then we're gonna test on them on Friday or whatever, right? We don't do stuff like that. So they just go based on what it sounds like to them. But yeah, it's like it's a good thing that I've been around, kids this age for 15 plus years, man. So I can kind of piece it together, try and guess what they're talking about, but it still was funny, you know. It still made me laugh.
Like you get a zero because you called me a girl. Tell you what,
Yeah.
you get a negative because you called me a girl. You're already in the hole. You owe me points for your next assignment.
So that student though, right there, she's probably she's the one I think I'm gonna have to challenge the most academically because she knocks stuff out like quick. You know what I mean? So she's gonna be one of the ones I'm like enriching. You know what I mean? Like let's find like a
Maybe
to
maybe she was making like a subtle jab at you then. Maybe
maybe
she knew what she was doing.
she knows it now, right? She'll find man, he's making me work. Oh
this flipper wumping Bia.
yeah, this flipper whomping flip teacher. But all right, man, you got anything you want to add in the headlines before we take our break?
No, but I do want to bring attention to something like a horrible TikTok thing that I saw. So we can talk about it after the break.
Oh, you don't want to do it now? You want to do it after? All right, man.
Well, because
We're
I don't know
on to
what
the
the
break.
lineup is afterwards.
All right. Well, you should just say it now.
Okay, so I might be pronouncing it mukbang. Have you heard of this?
No.
Go look it up on TikTok. It's MUKBANG, and it's just videos. And there's tons of people putting this stuff out, man. And my
Kids
family
or
showed me this. No,
kids or just
like
tons
adults,
of people?
adults,
Okay.
and it's just videos of them eating, like just junk, like whatever. It's like my family showed me this one of the oh, this is so and so, and they just put these videos out. So this person's like famous for putting out these videos, and it's like today I'm gonna be eating, and it's just like a bunch of crap. Like so, it's like you go to like Taco Bell and you get like four like meal deals or something like that. So it's like I got four tacos and I got the three burritos. So it's like a bunch of food, and then they go and eat it on
On
video.
camera, they video
Yeah,
themselves eating all of it.
yeah. Like I saw,
Do
like they showed me the one that they're like, oh check it out. And it's like a chicken sandwich and like a bunch of chicken tenders and some like boneless chicken wings and like some fries, and they dump ranch on it, and then they're eating it. And so like they just, oh here you go, I'm gonna eat the chicken, and they tell you what they got,
Do they eat a
and
lot
then
of?
like
Do they eat a lot of food, or do
eat the
they eat
whole
it
damn
really
thing.
fast? Like, do they eat
Yeah,
it fast? Do they speed up the video?
like
Like,
I was like skeptics, like what? I don't want to watch this stuff. Why are you even sending me this stuff? But, like they put like the ranch dressing on the chicken sandwich, and the person eats it, and then like you hear the noise, so it's not like you're just like watching it. You like hear the,
man, yeah,
and I was like, dude,
the things that are popular nowadays, huh?
I know. I'm like, I could do that. Like, you want to watch me eat a bunch of stuff? Like, you gonna pay me TikTok to like watch me eat, watch me drink beer? Like, here we go, woo, and then watch me like enjoy myself,
You should just
and
do
then be
that, man.
like,
You should
hey,
just start. You should start the watch me drink beer and just see what. Maybe you can start that wave, that crave.
maybe right? Because I
Just
was like, this is ridiculous.
right.
Very much like it was like an old man moment. I was like, this is dumb. Like, why would y'all even think this is okay?
Right. that is weird, man. As weird as can be. The flubber wump that people come up with, right?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I'm gonna roll to the break and play our song. All right.
We say toast, gun, bait, cheers, mate, and cheers, mate again, or simply cheers. Sometimes it's all tossing, other times it's cheers. Hey, you effing hoser. We also say Sunday salute, saluting, or Tage, skull, Russia, we cheer, Nasarofia. And now in Vietnam we can say yo. That's how Choey and Jandler cheers around the world. Cheers, cheers around the world. Cheers, cheers around the world. Different languages, same sentiments, raising our glasses to friendship and joy. Cheers, cheers around the world. Cheers, cheers around the world.
So
What are you
Just
laughing at
random
now,
thoughts,
Joey?
right? Just random thoughts that pass through my head as we like do this stuff. So like I just imagined, remember like so I was like, dude, like we're gonna become wild stallions. We're Bill and
Yeah, like
Ted.
Bill and
That's
Ted.
it.
Yeah.
Like I was like I don't know. I guess like at the point where like it like reverberating was like and it does the echo part. I was like I could see. I was like picturing like how like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, all these people have these little band concerts and people are like little you have like teeny bopper kids like crying and the thing like with their phone. We can't. We won't be like we could be Bill and Ted, but we can't be like that because it's not like we're playing that song. So it's not like we'd be like, "All right, guys, here we go," and then we're at the concert hall.
We could
They're
Milli
like, "What?"
Vanilli it, man. You know that.
They're like, "What? What are you doing?" And they're like, we're playing the song."
We're playing the air guitar, man. That's what we're doing.
There we go. They're like, "What are you doing? There's not even a drum right now. What are you doing this little thing for?"
We could be the band like the Gorillas when they're just cartoons. You know those
Oh
cartoon
yeah,
characters. Or we could play the Chuck E. Cheese band. You know the animatrons or whatever.
with animatronics. I could
Yeah.
do that. Or
By the way,
non-living.
just so again, shout out to Germany, South Korea, Brazil, England, Australia, Barbados, Canada, Colombia, Venezuela, Philippines, Italy, Norway, Vietnam, Russia. OJ Hype hasn't shared it with family yet, so no one's listened to it
What?
yet. And I know, right? I'll see him next weekend for sure. I'll be like,
You
hey,
got out
dude,
of the loop.
hey, dude, hook us up, man. All right, hey, Choey, I need you to warm up your vocals. We need your Robin Leach voice.
We're doing this for Vietnam. Is that what it is?
You're taking us on a trip to Vietnam, sir. Yes.
All right. Here we go. All right. Am I going?
Go ahead, sir.
Alrighty, Ho Chi Minh's body is on display. Oh, that's gross. What the hell? Oh, okay. Ho Chi Minh's body is on display, affectionately known as Uncle Ho. Travels 8,000 miles every year. This is only peculiar because he has been dead for over 40 years now. His body is on show for the world to see for only 9 months out of the year. That is gross. Like, I didn't even read that whole thing until, like, and I was sitting there looking at this slide the whole time. And then as soon as I read the first part, I'm like, what? What is wrong with these people? What the flubberwump? They have their own sport, Sepak Takraw, I think it's aka Kalamia ball,
I guess.
or kick volleyball, is a traditional sport in Vietnam. The sport originated in 15th century Malaysia. In this sport, a ball is passed from player to player by hitting it with the head and feet. It's soccer. That's soccer.
It's volleyball. They got a volleyball net, man. That's why it's kick
Oh,
volleyball.
so it's like soccer volleyball.
Yeah.
Motorbikes cover the roads. There are estimated 7.4 million motorbikes on the roads of Ho Chi Minh City alone. And that number is climbing every year with an estimated 45 million countrywide. That means there's a motorbike for every other person in Vietnam. That's a lot of bikes. We're going to touch on something when I come back on this. Speed dating began here. Speed dating may be a relatively recent fad in the West, being introduced in the 90s in the US in the 90s. But it has been a staple of hill tribe life in Vietnam for decades. Hill tribes from all over the northern regions around summer will meet love markets where the local young single people will come together with the intent of finding a mate. That's I'm not trying to judge Vietnam people, but
Yeah.
so like
Don't get us in trouble, Choey.
so Ho Chi Minh, so they have like a city named after the dead dude,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think that's it.
and then
Ho Chi Minh City.
and then I'm curious if they have like stats on like like STDs or STIs because that like number 4, the speed dating thing, just kind of sounds like it sounds like some sort of like stuff that happened right there. I'm sure to say like what I mean, like love
I hope-
markets.
I hope Vietnam only hates you and not me now.
I'm just saying. I'm not judging. I am judging,
Yeah.
but I'm not trying to judge mainly Vietnam. I'm just saying, like love markets. That's like the next reality show right there. On the next episode of Love Markets.
Coming, it's gonna come to U.S. now. I got some slang words.
See what you did there.
You
See what
did
you did
see what
there.
I did there. I got some Vietnamese slang here, right? And I'm not even gonna try and butcher the language. Luckily, I found a
Oh,
website that can play some, and we'll kind of listen to it and tell you what the word is. But so the first one, this translates to "it's so boring." So it is,
Chán như con rắn.
yeah. See, no chance of getting that correct, you know. So when you feel bored, you can say
Chán như con rắn.
to express that.
yeah,
Although the
you
phrase
could
itself
done.
sounds a bit funny. This will definitely impress Vietnamese native speakers as they never expect you to know that slang phrase. Here's the second one. This means bottoms up.
100%.
So when you have a drink, especially beer with your friends like Choey and Jandler, or your other friends, remember to use the slang
100%.
when you cheer up,
Something,
right?
something.
I got like I think another way they say it is I guess it's Joe, but I guess it's pronounced yo. It's like DZO or DZHO. So that's why we do yo in our song. But ooh, you wanna learn how to say give up? If you do, this is it
Looks
in
like bow tie.
Vietnamese.
Bó tay.
Sometimes you're in a situation where you
Bow
can't
tie.
do anything or say anything more, and so you just say,
Bó tay.
it just means give up in English.
I'm gonna be like in the middle of like a street fight for making the thing about the love markets, and I'm gonna be beating
Yeah.
the guy up, and I'm gonna be like, "What?"
Or there are people going to be like, you made up everything, sir.
Chém.
Yeah, that actually
Chém
means
gió.
slice the wind, but people understand it as you made up everything. Nothing is the truth. So this means, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at this because it's like, it's so hard for me to pronounce this, right?
Chém gió.
I just like how they're like, you made that up. You made that up.
That's the wind.
Yeah, slice the wind. Hey, maybe people
It's
can
like
say
a-
this.
It's like Vietnam's version of like the Mortal Kombat finish him. Finish all.
Slice the
Slice
wind. I'll do two more. Here is something bad happened.
Toang rồi.
This describes
What?
the sound when a glass is broken.
Toang rồi.
Is used when something bad just happened and the speaker wants to share the information with you. What were you gasping for?
Because like I totally would not like given like like it's
Oh, you
spelled
would-
Toang. Looks like almost like ORROIL.
That's a special. No, that's a exclamation point. But that's a
What's
that's
the
a
ROI?
special symbol
Doesn't
over
sound
the
anything
O.
like
So.
what it looks like it's spelled though.
And then let's see if we can get this last one. This one means jealous.
Gato.
Oh, I would have got that wrong. This is the abbreviation. Oh my gosh, I can't say that. Which means jealous.
Gato.
This is also the
Gato.
Vietnamese name of a birthday cake, which doesn't relate to what the slang phrase means at all. That's interesting. It's like Hawaii. Mahalo means please and thank you, right? So it's kind of like some people say mahalo, right? And then they would put it on their trash can, like because I guess they're saying thank you for when you throw your trash away. And so one of my friends was being an idiot. He's like, mahalo means trash. It's on their trash can. And we're like, no, man. I know what you mean, but like, no, that's not what it is. Oh, and so last thing I got for this episode, I stopped sharing it with you, but I guess I could share it real quick. I'll just cut out these seconds. There's dead air. Nothing's going on.
Botai.
Yeah. Give it.
Chandler. Botai.
All right, so I want to do a little deep thought with, okay? Similar to a
good.
Jack Handy.
And now, Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy.
Go to bed, you'll feel better in the morning is the human version of did you turn it off and turn it back on again? I just think it's like, did you power restart your head? Isn't that?
Dude. So is that like an innuendo for his name? Like I never really got that, but I wonder if that was like an innuendo, like Jack Handy.
Oh, you mean like you just figured it out? It's like it's handy? Or-
No, like Jack Handy as in the self actualization for people.
I don't know. I never looked at it like that, man. I was always you're in a rated R mindset right there. To me, it was always
Well, I just realized it right now, like when he said it, like the way he said it, wasn't so much what he said; it was just how he said it.
Just every time you say it, it always makes me think of Joey on Friends. Oh my
It is. That's
God,
what
I'm a
I'm
woman.
a woman. He's a, I'm sorry. Did I say something that offended you? It's
No,
not so
I've
much what
upset
you
you.
said it. It's not so much what you said, it's how you said it. It kind of gives him that look, and he's like, "Oh my God, I'm a woman."
Uh, anyway, if you want to, feel free to look us up at Choey and Jan. We're on Facebook, X, X, formerly known as Twitter, Threads, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't put anything on MySpace in a while. I set an alarm for myself every Friday though to put up each episode on our social media, and there's a couple of digital shorts I have planned in the works that I want to get going, and when I do, those will go up there as well. But anything you want to add as we're wrapping up?
No, I think you did a good job of wrapping up with the Jack Candies.
Now people are gonna remember that now. All right, so Joey, we're gonna pull the plug. All right, sir.
Let's pull it.
Did you?